What's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakout Trading. Today we have a special guest, little Toby man. He is the trading good luck charm. He sits beside me in that bed and makes sure the gains come. So anyways, today is May 7th. I didn't make a video yesterday because yesterday was a really frustrating day. I took a pretty decent loss after having a winner in the morning, and I was trading like a effing idiot yesterday. So I don't know, I just didn't feel, I know I want to make these videos every day, but I just really took a big hit yesterday, and it wasn't fun at all. So I'll go over that. Firstly though, I'll just go over what happened today. So we traded one stock today. I decided today I'm just going to like reduce my share size a bunch and just focus on like stacking those small wins, because what I would do is I would get like a $30–40 winner in the morning the last 3 days, and then I would just try and get more and more, and in the process end up losing more and more. So yeah, I only trade the open. The open is the best opportunity, hands down. Throughout the day everything pretty much sells off, and I'm a long bias trader, so that's my time to shine. So anyways, today IO was gapping up. I think they had some news. Maybe no. Oh yeah, just like a good Q1. Oh well, it was gapping up, and yeah, it looked really good pre-market, and then right on the opening bell, it like shoots up so much, like 30% or something, from 325 area all the way up to like 414. So I was really good. I was really patient. I waited for the first 1 minute pullback, bought the dip on VWAP, and sold just a little rip up. Perfect little dip buy there. I love the dip buy strategy. It works. It's been working so well for me. Let me just see if I have any sort of notes written. Yeah, the chart just looked really good. Same with the daily chart. You know, this one's definitely had some big run-ups in the past, and it didn't look like bag holder central like some of these ones. It looked good. So yeah, we banked pretty good on that. I like this trade a lot, the bounce. And then we waited. There was the cross here, and I was really expecting, the tape looked super good right at this moment. I was expecting a big break past 430, and I was planning to sell at like 450, 460. And then we just barely broke above these highs here. You can see, if I move this down, like these were the highs. We just barely broke above. We ended up closing this 1 minute candle below this resistance. So I was like, shit. And then we popped up a bit, and I got out right away, which turned out to be the perfect move because this thing dumped right after. Of course, I had my stop losses set very quickly. So yeah, this thing now has just been selling off all day, and I just decided to lock in the gain today, which is $24, including commissions. You can see that here. It's not, yeah, so I took a pretty big loss yesterday, 69. But luckily, today's the end of my horrible 5-day red streak where I've lost $420 in 5 days. Mostly those losses are from bag holding and not managing risk. So unfortunately, I'm the type of person who pretty much oops, can you see this? Yeah, 24. I think I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, I'm unfortunately the type of person who has to learn from my own mistakes, for better or for worse. But my execution is just getting much better every single day, and I'm learning from my mistakes. Like, I'm never gonna hold anything like I did yesterday. So yesterday was bad. First, before I go into yesterday, check this out. So I was watching GNUS this morning. It was another really nice gapper. One of the the top ones I was watching, so I had these two. And then like fucking, crapping, a couple minutes before the bell opens, it just has this massive 50% drop from 142 to like 55. And it was because of this news here. Right at 9:15 a.m., 15 minutes before the bell opens, they announce a direct offering. Oh, it showed up before a bit better. Yeah, a direct offering, so it just drops, and the direct offering was at like 40 cents or something, so, or something really low. So yeah, that thing dropped like a rock, so that's a good reason not to trade pre-market. Had a nice rally, but I wasn't going to touch that. So just IO today, locking in that little gain. It's just going to start digging myself out of this hole I've made the last 5 days from being irresponsible and holding losers like the one I traded yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was bad. XRF. So yesterday, let's just open this up. Okay, so yesterday, XRF. So big gap around the morning. Here's the open. It opens up. It squeezes up. I think I remember I got a really nice dip buy on this. I didn't capitalize this entire move, but I got a really nice, yeah, like trade on it, like $27, but I wasn't satisfied. And then I tried to do the thing where every time I have a winning trade in the morning, I try and like jump right back in like way too fast. And I don't know why I do that. I always just hop right back in, and it's usually a really crappy trade that I hop back in for. So I did that again today, like with the breakout, except it was honestly a pretty good setup. The tape looked really good, but yeah, I just gotta like take a second after I have it, because I always have like a winning trade right in the morning. I barely ever have a first loser, and then it's when I have the loser I try to gain it back, and that's when I keep losing and losing and losing. So what happened was we had a couple winners, and then as this thing broke down to $2, I decided to try and buy the dip around here, but I was an idiot and I didn't place my stop loss, because what I thought I saw happening was like a big huge falling wedge. And it honestly looks horrible now that I look at it a second time. It doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look great. It's right here. Was what I thought I saw. Right along these lines. Yeah, so I saw this huge falling wedge and I was looking for a huge rip to VWAP. So I bought in at $2 and then I averaged down. And then at one point I was unrealized down like $80. Just pay, like, oh, I hate these trades so much because they take so long to happen and you're just pacing the whole time, because this is exactly what I was worried about, this thing just selling off all day. And I was like, shit, this isn't my strategy, this isn't how I trade, I don't ever do this, I only trade the open and the big nice green moves. No volume was coming in. That was also, I didn't wait for the breakout, I just assumed there would be one. Big mistake, there was literally never one the whole day. And by the grace of God, this thing curls back up and I end up selling on this pop here for a win. So the whole day I went from being up 27 to down to up $5, and then unrealized down like 80, 90 here because I was bag holding, which I did in ENT and APDN. Those were my two biggest losses, so I just did the hugest mistake again. I gotta print out a screenshot of this and then remember that again, I guess. And then I got like the one bounce on this whole chart, luckily got me out because I lowered my cost average down to like $2, so I had a 6-cent move. And then I wasn't satisfied enough, so this thing sold off further, and then right here, I think I remember later in the day, I was like, oh no, it was right here. It was right here, so right here, it makes a bit of a higher high. I'm like, oh, this thing's gonna rip, so I get back in, and it just immediately flushes, like this, I mean immediate. Just a big slap in the face. And I've sized in fat because I wanted to make my gains back like an idiot. I don't think it's going to let me scroll back on that low of a time frame. But anyways, yeah, it definitely just dropped hard. Like, this was not a good, yeah, it just dropped all the way down and stopped me out. So that was like a 20-cent loss, and that was massive. That put me down like $69 on the day. I was way too big a position size, and it was just a disaster overall. So that was yesterday. I was super frustrated because that was my 5th red day in a row, down $440 in the lifetime of this account. Not what I want to have, you know. I don't want to upload that type of video and show how much I suck and stuff. Also, this had a short sale restriction, so there's no reason it should be pumping at all. I like the ones that people are able to short, because then there can be short squeezes. So yeah, that was today on IO. Really solid morning. Got in, got out. Obviously this thing completely collapsed, but that's part of the strategy I trade, is to, you don't worry about what happens after the first couple minutes. You're just looking for that initial strength, and it's a pretty brutal one, honestly. I hope maybe some momentum comes back into this market, because I feel like there's not really any huge runners recently. But yeah, anyways, locking it in. The dip buying strategy works phenomenal. Yeah, down a decent amount. And on the weekend, I'm gonna upload all my trades into TraderView, and I'm gonna do like a weekly recap, probably on Saturday or Sunday, once Interactive Brokers has it all available to download. So I'll do like a weekly report, see like what my win-loss ratio is, what my average size is, all the stats I'll be going over. Yeah, the direct offering I went over. So I'm just locking in the gain. My goal today was to just end the red streak. So tomorrow I'm hoping to just have another base hit, another 20-30 bucks, and then that will at least cancel out the loss from Monday and a bit. So yeah, overall great day today. My execution continues to improve incredibly. I'm really happy with how I've been trading. It's every time now the market opens, I'm a little less nervous. I know a little bit more what to do. And I recently was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast with Elon Musk, and he said every day just aspire to be a little less wrong. So every day I'm doing stuff that will make me less wrong, lose less money. So yeah, just really confident in my trading, more optimistic than ever. We'll see what awaits tomorrow. So adios, guys. That's all. Peace.